Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Tyler Talks Travel Trailers. Today we're going to be doing a Flagstaff E-Pro. I was walking the lot and I realized I have not done this one, which is crazy. So this is the 19FDS. You know I love my Murphy beds. This does have the slide out in here, so it gives you a little more space. Like always, we're going to do the specs. It takes me 1 minute to do the specs and then we'll dive inside. Let's go. All right, your basic specs on the Flagstaff E-Pro 19FDS. The unloaded weight is 3,506 pounds. The cargo carrying capacity is 979 pounds, which brings your fully loaded weight to 4,485 pounds. The hitch weight is 485 pounds. Your length is 20 feet 2 inches. Your width is 7.6 feet wide. Your height, including the AC, is 9 feet 11 inches. Your tanks, your freshwater tank is 31 gallons. Your gray water tank is 27 gallons. And your black water tank is 27 gallons. Let's jump inside. All right, let's head into this thing. I do not know how I missed this. My favorite brand, and I missed one. I was walking the lot, and I was like, wait a minute, I haven't done the FDS. So really nice, gives you a lot of extra space in this type of floor plan. E-Pros are going to be narrower than your standard trailers. So usually they're about 8 feet wide. These are going to be 7.6 feet wide. So they're much easier to tow. Your mirrors, you can see around it a lot easier, but the inside is narrower. So having the Murphy bed makes it a lot nicer. You know, you get more floor space in a narrower trailer. I think it's just a win-win. And then you get the dinette and the couch. Usually in this length of trailer, you only get the couch or the dinette. You don't get both. So the Murphy bed is a really nice option, so that way you have a very versatile trailer. If it's raining out or you're with guests and it's raining and you want to come inside to get out of the bad weather, you could put that bed up nice and easy, and then you have extra seating for everyone to kind of hang out and get out of the bad weather. Right here, we'll pull this up. So as you see, this is how the Murphy bed works. You got storage underneath right there that you can get to from outside as well. And then all you got to do, let's see if I can do this with one hand. All you got to do is pull this. You got to do both latches first on each side. Always make sure to grab the handle with this right here, because if you grab right here, you'll only make that mistake once because it hurts. And I did it when I first started selling these things, and it pinched my finger bad. All right. So really nice. That's simple. It's not hard at all. I would prefer the Murphy bed if I was looking at trailers under 25 feet. It just makes sense. What I love about Flagstaff Murphy beds is this is an actual mattress. Let me close this real quick. This is an actual mattress, and sometimes on these Murphy beds, they actually put a seam in the middle of the mattress. When you go look around at trailers, definitely keep an eye out for that. I'm not saying it's a big deal or a deal breaker for you, but it might be something to consider. Sometimes people don't want to be dealing with that little gap in the middle of the Murphy beds. This one does not fold. So it's one solid mattress. That's what I love about Flagstaff, is they give you the one full mattress that's not split in half. And then you got the nice windshield up front, which you just saw. Really nice, lets in more light. They do make aftermarket covers that can protect it, so do not be concerned about rocks chipping it or anything. I don't know the brand, I don't know the price, I'm not promoting them. I'm just letting you know there's a way to protect it. Over here to the left, you got your storage on both sides to hang your clothes nice and easy. They got these cabinets right here. I don't know, I have never seen a CPAP machine, but I'd imagine this could work. The counter space to the cabinet might be a little small, I'm not sure, but it might fit. I know the length would most likely be good enough for a CPAP. I get a lot of customers that use CPAP machines, so that's a great place to put it. That way you get a good night's sleep. You got USB and USB-C ports on both sides, and you got your standard plug on that side. So plenty of plugs and some nice nightstands on both sides, so that way you could put your phones there or whatever you're using, you could charge it up right there. We'll put this up now. It's really simple. All you do is pull this. Might be hard with my phone in my hand, but I'm gonna break the roll and grab it from where I'm not supposed to. But let's see. There we go. So really easy. Just did that with one hand. See, beware of pinch point. Back in like 2019, they did not put this there. And whoo! I bet there's some fingers that got smashed on that. So we'll put this couch back up. Real easy too. You just roll it from the back. And it just plops right down. I love this couch because you can get to the storage real easy when you lift it right there. And then what else I love is that these are actually, let's see, recliners. How about that? And it's positioned perfectly in front of the TV. So you could kick back. You got your cup holders right here. You know, when you're going out and you're hiking or you're out on the town, the last thing you really want to do is come back and try to relax on a stiff dinette. They're not stiff, it's just like they're not as comfortable as like a couch. So I would prefer the couch more than the dinette if I had to choose, but some people prefer the table. But if you're someone like me that wants both, Murphy bed is the way to go. So really nice that you got the couch. As you come over here, you see the two-seater dinette. Definitely can't, you could maybe squeeze 4 people, but mainly a two-seater dinette. And then this does convert into a bed as well. So like I said, this is a nice, very versatile floor plan. You know, if you're trying to accommodate someone that may occasionally come, you can do that. So I always tell people, don't waste space if you only think someone's going to come once in a great while. Worry about yourselves first. I know it sounds selfish, but you want a trailer that's going to work for you all the time and not sometimes. This will work just fine. I'm 5'7" and I fit on this bed, and it's nice so you can still accommodate someone that may come along. Really easy to set that up. You just take the one pull out. If you notice, it latches against the wall, so this table is solid. Like, it will not move around on you like some of those tables out there. And it's nice because then you don't have the pull right there and you can't put your legs in there. So I like when they do that little hanging thing on the wall so it kind of latches in there, and it's a lot sturdier. Your windows are really nice. These open like this, like kind of outwards like this. That way, if you leave a window open, you know, and it's raining while you're out and about, you come back, you don't have your trailer filled up with water. So it just rolls right off. Really nice window setup. It's frameless too, so when we go out there, you'll see they're really nice. You got some storage up here, all the way across. That's some great storage. And if you notice, these cabinets are not paper wrapped. So you could see the wood grain right there. Anything with Flagstaff, it's all going to be real wood cabinetry. This is not paper wrapped. It's not going to peel on you. In a year, you'll see that paper wrap stuff peel, and you do not want that. So really good quality wood cabinetry. I also want to point out something that's hidden that you can't see. These cabinets are all hung on galvanized steel. So behind this is galvanized steel. With other brands, they use aluminum, like a real thin piece of aluminum to hang it. The galvanized steel isn't super thick either, but it's a lot stronger. I've said this story before, but I actually had a customer that flipped their travel trailer, and it was a Flagstaff Superlight. I don't know how they did it, but they showed me pictures of it rolled over, and the cabinets were still on the walls. So not only do you do not see the galvanized steel, it's just one of those things that you do not see. But Flagstaff does it. And they do that a lot throughout these trailers. They do little things that you necessarily won't ever see, but they know over the entire time of you owning this thing, it's going to hold up a lot better if they add those little things to help you, you know, help it stay together. Right here, you got your flat screen TV. This looks like a, let's see. This one does not swivel. But I mean, you could put a swivel mount, no problem. You got all your apps, so it's coming with the smart TV. So if you got Disney Plus, Netflix, all that good stuff, you're good to go. You got a 30 amp charge controller, so this will have solar on the roof already, and it'll have an inverter. So it has a 200 watt solar panel on the roof, 1800 watt inverter, and a 30 amp solar charge controller right here. So this thing's ready to go. That'll trickle charge your batteries. So If you're boondocking or anything like that, that's going to help a lot. That runs your lights and everything like that. Basically anything that your batteries run will run off, or anything that runs off the batteries, it's going to help. So the solar will just keep those batteries recharged so you can stay out longer. Talking about that, this is a 12 volt fridge. So I am a fan of the new 12 volt fridges. They are a lot deeper, as well as they cool way faster than your standard gas electric fridge. So all of them will be coming with the 12 volt fridge. I love them. They are great. This is your slide out right here. So all of this frame right here will be what slides out, and we will actually put the slide in so that way you can see how it is getting through this area at the before we go outside, because that's important. But yeah, your kitchen area will slide out. I've done the tour on the one without the slide, and it does give you a lot more room right here because of this slide. So like you can actually walk around each other. On the other one, you kind of got to take turns going through this area. So the slide definitely helps. It gives you a little more space, and it also gives you super deep counter space. Look at this. It goes back so far. Really nice. And then this kind of folds back for your 3 top burner, and then you got your backsplash right here so you don't get grease anywhere. You got your hood with your fan and light, little cabinet right here, and then you got a nice stainless steel sink. That is a nice sink, definitely big enough to put plates in. It's not super small. Metal faucet. You got your nice seamless plugs right there. And then they give you that like drying rack right here to put over your sink. So here's a little guide. You guys could check this out. I'll talk about some of this stuff, but if you want to pause it, you could kind of see what this thing offers. But they definitely do not skimp out on stuff on Flagstaffs. They are just built super well. Down here, you got the convection oven. So you don't get an oven, but you get the convection oven. Some people don't want ovens, so this is a nice option instead. And then you got a little cabinet down here, easy access to your plumbing. You even got the bottle opener right there. That's the deal maker. What do you guys think? Perfect setup for 2. This is really nice for someone that has like a 4Runner or a Tacoma. That is like my dream setup. I've said it before. I want a Tacoma and an E-Pro. I just can't decide which E-Pro floor plan is my favorite. This one I love because of how versatile it is. I think this would be one of my decisions. It would be in my list of decisions. So right here you got your AC. It is a roof mounted AC right there, and it's the biggest one you can get. So that will work really good. It will cool this place down nicely. It does have the gas furnace as well. So it's all ducted right there. So it's in the walls. You don't have floor ducting, so you don't have to worry about rocks going in there and making noise in the middle of the night. Your heating is all ducted on the side walls. So now we'll come into the bathroom. One thing I love about the Murphy bed floor plan is that you get a big rear bathroom. If you're someone that needs more space in the bathroom, definitely try to get that bathroom in the back of the trailer instead of in the middle. When it's in the middle, the bathroom is a little tighter, and that's because if it's in the rear, you're getting the entire width of the bathroom of the trailer for your bathroom. So look at how big that counter space is. Tons of counter space. You got a nice stainless steel sink, metal faucet, plenty of mirrors in here. There's 3 mirrors. There's your medicine cabinet. That's a deep one. Put some towels up there. And then you got another medicine cabinet right over here. Plenty big. And then you do get the porcelain throne on this bad boy. So let's sit on this toilet. I know it sounds goofy, but I always recommend people to go sit on the toilet when they're actually looking at trailers, because it's something you don't think about. And then when you're out using it, you're going to be like, whoa, what the heck? It will feel tighter when you're watching on video, obviously, like it probably looks really close, but this is not bad. This is not bad. I've had ones where the door is touching my knee. This is not bad. You got plenty of shoulder space. So if you turn it around, I got plenty of room right here, as I like to call wiping room. So not bad. I would not complain about this bathroom. There's a Microlite that has a tighter bathroom than this, and I posted it. So I would say this is a thumbs up bathroom for this size of trailer. You've got the nice shower with the skylight to give you a little extra headspace. This shower is a really good size. It's hard to tell on video. That's why I need to start bringing a tape measure and stuff. Yeah, this is nice. You could fit 2 people in this thing. You got the shower miser. So this is a nice feature for dry camping. So when you go to take a shower, you stick your hand out and you're waiting for that water to get hot. Well, what you're doing is you're wasting all that water. And instead, what you could do is have the shower miser. So I'll show you this. What this does is basically it'll circulate the water through the lines when you turn this. And then once the water gets hot, this will turn a color so you know it's hot. And then you flip it back over and then it'll spit the water out. So really nice way to save some water. When you're dry camping, that water goes quick. So if you're a dry camper, definitely look into that. Really cool feature. Shower miser. That water goes quick when you're dry camping. So, and you got to think about how much you waste when you're just sitting there with your hand out. So overall, really nice bathroom. Plenty of space. What do you guys think of this floor plan? You got plenty of windows with the nice roller shades. And then the nice metal covers for the shade. So now we'll go outside real quick. Definitely one of my favorite floor plans. This is a 6-side aluminum frame trailer, which we'll get into. Ugh. So if you come over here, we'll come to the front. Pretty standard stuff. You got your electric tongue jack. You got a bike rack. This will hold 2 bikes. I think it's 80 pounds is what it'll hold. So if you have electric bikes, don't worry, there's another place for them. You got a dual battery box with the battery disconnect, and then the dual propane tanks. Got your nice docking lights right here. You got a little storage, and then your pass-through storage is right here. We'll go to the other side. That one's locked, but you can get to the pass-through storage from inside as well, where that couch is. Huge awning. Let's turn on these LED lights so I can show you. So you got the nice LED light strip right there. This thing is bright too. It just isn't bright now because it's daytime. You got the outdoor speakers, inside and outside speakers, Bluetooth. You got a griddle that hooks on right here. So you have a griddle, a little cooktop that ties into the propane connection right down here. Your water heater, pretty standard. Let's see, you got more storage right here. Easy access to your plumbing in the bathroom, that's nice. That's where your filter is and all your stuff, your bypass valves. Pretty cool. You got a removable ladder, so this could come off. You could take it on and off. And you also got a receiver. This will hold 300 pounds. So this is where you could put those electric bikes. If you're someone that has electric bikes and they're too heavy for the front bike rack, this will work perfectly. I'm gonna get into the axles and the tires towards the end, so definitely stick around for that. Those are some huge safety features. This is where all your utilities are. So you got your black tank flush, so there's jets in the tank that will kind of clean it out for you. You just hook your water hose right up to this and then turn your water hose on. You got hot and cold water with a sprayer. There's your slide, so it's not super big. They do that smaller side because they know you're looking at something kind of light. You want it lightweight, and slides can tend to add a lot of weight. So the smaller slide is the way to go if you're kind of weight conscious, your tow vehicle. So there's your pass-through storage that you can get to from inside as well once you lift that couch. Then you got your potable water. So when you're dry camping, that's where you'll fill your tank up. But really nice pass-through storage. You got another little storage area right here. There's your 1800 watt inverter tucked away nicely there. I love these luggage latches. They are really nice. So one thing I want to point out about Flagstaff is they do something that a lot of companies don't do. They do Asdel. Well, Asdel is the brand, but they do a type of composite fiberglass mix, and it's different than Luan. So a lot of companies will use Luan on the outsides, and you got to imagine that's just wood, and these things sit out in the rain. And what happens is those things start to absorb all that water, and that's when you get that bubbling and rippling and delamination issues, because that wood gets wet. But what's crazy about Flagstaff is they put this composite on the outside and on the inside. One of the only companies to do it. So if you want a trailer that's going to last a really long time, definitely consider this composite. Sometimes you'll see a sticker on the outside that says Asdel. That's what you want if you want to really, like if delam is a big issue to you. See how it's kind of rippling on this trailer? Definitely look at Asdel for your trailer. You want that on the outside versus the Luan. But Flagstaff is crazy because they do it on the inside and the outside walls. Also, you're getting Goodyear Endurance tires. These are actually Westlake. These are a really good tire. Goodyear tires are on the micro lights and the super lights, but you're getting Westlake on this. This is more of like a rugged tire. This is a good quality tire. So you're getting a good tire right off the lot. Sometimes they're really cheap. You're getting never adjust brakes on this. So a lot of people don't know this, but you're supposed to adjust your brakes after a certain number of miles. I think it's like 250 miles. I didn't know this, but Flagstaff actually puts never adjust brakes on these trailers already. So if you want to go look that up and just check it out, they're called Never Adjust Brakes by Dexter. Really cool that they do that for you. They also do torsion axles on these Flagstaffs. So if you notice, there's no leaf spring. So this thing actually has a lot more flex to it on the axles, and you really got to think about how much that's going to help the frame of the trailer. You know, when you're going down the road and you hit a pothole or something, this thing's going to absorb a lot of that shock that usually will go to the frame of the trailer. So you're also getting a new thing that they're doing on the 25s and these later 24s, the balancing beads. So they're actually putting balancing beads in the tires already to help keep your tires to balance. That's kind of what it says about that. It's a new thing they're doing right now. Really cool. And then the last safety feature I like about Flagstaff is they give you the TST monitoring system. So there is a sensor around this rim. You'll get the monitor in your tow vehicle, and it'll basically alert you if your tires are getting low or they're getting hot. It even tells you a bunch of other things safety-wise. So really great tool to keep an eye on your tires. The last thing you want to do is get a blowout. That's catastrophic. So those right there are some huge safety features. So if safety is important to you, definitely consider Flagstaff. You got the torsion axles. You got a good quality Westlake tire right off the lot. You got the torsion axles. You got the never adjust brakes. You got the TST monitoring system. So that is great safety features right there if safety is important to you. And like I said, this is 6-side aluminum framed, so the entire trailer is aluminum. The front wall, the back wall, the roof, the floor, and both side walls. But what's cool about Flagstaff is they actually aluminum frame everything. So like your dinette is all aluminum framed instead of wood. And you got to imagine when you're going to pull one of these shades down and you stick your knee down here, that's a lot of pressure that you're always putting on this dinette. And I have had people crack their dinette from putting their knee into it. But with Flagstaff, you don't need to worry about that because they aluminum frame all that stuff, which is really nice. So there is the Flagstaff E-Pro 19 FDS with the slide. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tour. I'm excited to show you all the 2025s we got coming in. They should be here any day now. So as they come in, you know, I do a new tour every single day. So if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. And like always, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.